The Michigan State Senate has not lived up to Governor Snyder's expectations in recent weeks, opting for vacation instead of voting on some vital bills. However, one bill with 4 pieces of connected legislation did make it through before they went on recess, and now it's sitting on Governor Snyder's desk. ABC 10's Rick Tarsitano has more about the possibility of new regulations in the foreclosure process.
For decades, Michigan has been lauded as a state with reasonable and balanced foreclosure policies. Legislators lived up to that billing in December of 2008 when the housing bubble burst, acting quickly to pass new foreclosure laws. 5 months later, they had new mandates in place, which required banks to inform families in writing that they were going into foreclosure and that the bank had an obligation to meet with the family to work out a loan modification or mortgage extension. It was dubbed the 90-day law, due to the fact that it set up an unprecedented 3-month pre-foreclosure period where banks, homeowners, and a Michigan Housing Development Authority counselor could work together to reconcile the situation and avoid foreclosure, a near-death sentence for someone's credit rating.
Foreclosure is going to show up on a person's credit report for a long time. Short sale doesn't. A short sale is there was a mortgage that was paid off.
But short sales take time. In the past year, RE/MAX closed 631 properties in Marquette County, 52 of which were foreclosures, with 6 going into a short sale. Of those 6, the average time on the market was 258 days compared to 155 for a traditional sale.
So it's about over 3 months longer to complete a short sale, and oftentimes a buyer's not willing to wait that out. Oftentimes a buyer's moving to town, they're here to buy a house, they want to get into it 30 to 45 days. And so it kind of exempts a lot of people who are in the buying pool from even considering a short sale.
And the buyer isn't the only party that needs time to mull things over. Lenders sift through hundreds of pages of tax forms, financial reports, and other personal information.
It all boils down to someone making a decision if that's the best case scenario for the lender. And sometimes foreclosure is the best case scenario for the lender.
In the past, that might not be the end of the world for the homeowner. They would still have a 6-month redemption period to challenge the foreclosure for being fraudulent, or at least make the necessary arrangements to come up with enough money to save the home or make the transition to a new location. But as of June 30th, the redemption period can shrink from 6 months to less than 2 weeks. With the new legislation, banks and lenders can come to the foreclosed property unannounced and check for a laundry list of items, including debris in the front yard. If anything fits the bill, they can have the homeowners evicted in 10 days' time, a power that no other state allows. Organizations like the Michigan Foreclosure Task Force believe this will lead to more foreclosures that turn into vacant homes, thereby decreasing property values and tax revenues in the neighborhood. The bill made it through the House strictly on party lines and narrowly passed through the Senate with the support of Tom Casperson and Howard Walker. Now it hangs in the balance on Governor Snyder's desk. If you'd like to voice your opinion, call the governor's office and recommend which way he should vote on Senate Bill 383. Reporting for ABC 10 and CW5, I'm Rick Tarsitano.